Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Okay, so clearly there are some changes being made. I feel like there's always being changes made, but I'm getting a new bed, a king size. This is actually a hand-me-down. I love my parents' hand-me-downs because they are very much great quality. Hold on, I need my mic. Okay, yeah, this might be a chaotic one, but a lot has been going on, which is why this video is being posted now. There was no way that I was gonna get a video. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, very chaotic. Football's on, so yeah. Football is on, so it's chaotic over here right now, but I am supposed to have a mattress, and as you can see, I do not have a mattress. And I don't know what happened, but the mattress was on its way, and then it was like, oh, return to sender on the little tracking details. So I have no clue what's going on. And I wish I did. So I decided to just video about it. I am in no way, shape, or form a vlogger. Every time I vlog, I get like 2 views on it. But I don't know. I was like, whatever. Let's see what we can come up with here. I do have a few updates. Let me get my stool. I am trying to film where there is not a whole lot of mess, but my whole room is a mess because it's kind of like torn apart right now. I don't know. The bed is my anchor, and with my anchor just not here, it destroys my whole room. And on top of that, I'm trying to do laundry as well. So yeah. What a way to start out the month, right? Like, just in complete chaos. Like, I was hoping to like have this pretty bed with beautiful bedding already on here for the start of the month, but clearly that is not the vibes here. And then my curtain rod fell down, which means my curtains fell down. So yeah, and then that sparked me into like, okay, well now the bed doesn't match the curtain rods, or the curtain rods don't match the bed. And now I gotta search for some curtain rods. Like, what is happening? Anyway, I do have some updates before I was interrupted. I have some updates, and that just being that I have been baking. I've been baking so much, and I'm learning so much with baking. Like, it isn't my favorite thing to do whatsoever, but because I am on a gluten-free diet, I kind of have to bake for myself. If you have ever had a gluten-free pastry from a bakery that doesn't have a decent selection, it is the worst thing you might ever taste. So if you're in a bakery and you see a like gluten-free whatever, 9 times out of 10, it is not good. I don't know what they do in bakeries or just like places where they might sell gluten-free options. But when you do them at home, everything tastes great. You can barely tell, other than that like gluten-free flour is dense. Like, you don't typically get that light fluffiness, but now I've figured out a way around that. And I do love that for me, because I made gluten-free madeleines, and I did not know what the process was going into it. But like, now that I know, that is going to be a staple in my house, because madeleines are good. They don't have a ton of sugar in them. They are light and fluffy. And I'm just like obsessed now. I have never tasted them because I've been gluten-free since I was like 19 or 20. And when I first saw madeleines in Starbucks, I was like, ew. Because for some reason, I just thought they had almonds or nuts in them. So I don't know. But no, madeleines are amazing. And I hate that I've missed out on them this whole time. Like, because even though I'm gluten-free, sometimes I will taste some things. The main thing I have been baking is macarons. And I am thoroughly enjoying that process. I don't know what it is about this process, but I have made, oh my God, maybe 6 or 7 batches now, because it is kind of addicting, especially when you don't get it right and you're like, no, I know I can get this right. It is the most rewarding thing when you do get it right. And I have tried all 3 methods, which is Italian, Swiss, and French, which I talked about in my last video. And so I had only tried the French and Swiss at the time of that video, and now I have done Italian. And so far, Italian is my favorite method. I think I will be using that one going forward. It just gives you the best shell ever. There's less room for error. And I'm just like, yes, because the Swiss was working pretty well, but I cannot keep them from cracking or just like burning in the oven. And when I mean burn, like they brown really quickly in the oven. I do think a big part of that is the silicone mats. So why did I say silicone like that? Silicone mats. I don't know. I just wanted to like yap at the beginning of this video. I've been making macarons and I'm loving the process. And this is the moment, the light bulb moment that I had, that like, it's not so much that I am just in love with all of these things that I do as a multi-passionate. I am in love with the processes of the things that I do, which I guess in turn does make me be in love with the things that I do. But one thing I love about crochet is that process is so relaxing. It just I don't know what it is about crochet that just, once it's like working up, you're just like, oh yeah, look at these stitches. Oh my God, it looks so great. It does suck that it takes so long to get really good at it. I mean, I guess if you practice enough, you can get good pretty quickly, but it takes a few years to get really, really good and to like be able to skip stitches and make up for them later on down the road or down the stitch. God, sewing is a process that I still haven't fallen completely in love with because it is multiple different processes and it can be difficult. It can be very difficult. So I struggle with following a pattern. Gardening is the most grounding passion / hobby that I have. And I'm just like, oh my God, gardening is great. It's so great. I hate bugs though, but like, it's still so amazing. And yeah, I'm just thoroughly in love with the process of gardening. Like, even though it's fall, I'm still like trying to get out there and garden. It's a lot harder right now. And I think it's just because you can only grow so many things in the fall and winter. Journaling is a 10 out of 10 for me. That process I just hold near and dear to my heart. Can you get paid for journaling? Like, that is something that I want to know. Like, I genuinely want to know, like, can I get paid for that? Like, how can I make that my livelihood other than just constantly talking about it on social media? But yeah, those are the main ones that I can really think of at the top of my head. I do have other hobbies. Like, I did get into like coloring, like in coloring books for a minute there, and I did like it, but I don't know. I am definitely more like, no, painting is my jam. Drawing is my jam. But yeah, so I just wanted to yap for a minute and just kind of talk about how chaotic things are right now. Like, this room looks crazy, but I know the end result is going to look so nice. So I wanted to document this process and talk about other processes that I have been enjoying, because why not? And yeah, I am romanticizing the process right now, even though this is pretty stressful and I'm tired as hell because I'm not getting good sleep because I'm not in my room. Yeah, so I cannot wait for this space to come together here in the next couple of days. Fingers crossed that this mattress is just not lost or damaged, because that would be unfortunate. So yeah, I'll come back when I have any updates. I cannot remember when my last video was filmed where I was just yapping, but my bed is not here, as you can see, and my mattress is not here. Yeah. So long story short, it got to one of the warehouses near here and they sent it back because apparently the label was missing, which I don't understand because we could see everything in the system, in the FedEx system. So my question, and pretty much my dad's question as well, was how are we able to see it be sent back to sender because it was scanned? So clearly it was scanned, unless of course the only piece missing was the address. But I feel like if you can scan it, you should be able to see where it's going to be sent. I don't know, just seems like somebody messed up somewhere. And that's really all I'm gonna say. I have been kind of like down about it, and part of that is because I'm just not comfortable. Like, my bed is my bed and I'm very like, I need my bed. That's just how I am. Like, it's not here and it sucks so bad, but it is what it is. Hi. Okay, I was kind of cut off yesterday. Someone came in to work in the house and I was cut off, and yeah, so I really didn't get to finish what I was saying. I don't even really remember what I was saying. Like, I could go back and look, but it is a new day. Today is the day that the mattress is supposed to be delivered, and I'm really wanting it to be delivered, and I'm like, fingers crossed they did not mess up again, and it better be here. Otherwise there will be problems. Anyway, so I've just been all week just kind of out of it because I haven't been able to be in my room. I haven't been able to sleep in my room. And it's weird because you would think like, oh, just treat it like a hotel stay. But it's not really working that way. Like, it's kind of, it's more like, yeah, you're staying in the spare room, in the guest room. And it's not even so much that like, oh, the bed in the guest room is so uncomfortable, or the bed is like, it sucks being in there, anything like that. It's mostly just like, this isn't my environment that I'm used to, where I do the things that I need to do. And it's just not the same at all. And I don't really know how to explain it in depth, but like, when you're at a hotel stay, you're usually doing other things. Like, you're walking around, you're kind of taking in new things. Whereas like, when you're at home and you're trying to treat it like a hotel stay, it doesn't work that way. So I've just been like low-key irritated. And honestly, I will say, when I do travel, after about like 4 days, I am irritated and I want to be back in my bed. So I will say that is kind of like, I do get irritated when I travel. And it's just so funny, like, thinking back on that, like, oh yeah, you know, I do get a little cranky because, you know, I'm not in my bed, I'm not in my room, I'm not in my safe place. So yeah, it really does kind of suck. Hello? And every time I try to film, I get interrupted. So it's just been so chaotic over here. And it's like slight chaos. It's not anything super crazy, but like, it's been a week. I feel like I'm so out of my element right now. And unfortunately, like, videos are not going up when I really want them to. But I felt like I should document this simply because, like, it is what I'm going through. I do know that some people like the vlogs and stuff, but I feel like all I've filmed was myself and just complaining. So yeah. Anyway, I want to talk about this roller that I have in my hair, which is Overnight Blowout. And I saw it all over TikTok at one point, and I was like, yeah, I really, really want that. So at first I thought the whole thing was $60. So here is the roller. It is like a velvet roller versus a satin, because a satin slips. I actually have satin rollers that I have used in the past, and they slip, and they kind of like also get dented up. This is what they look like. Usually the packs come in 3. They're about $30, and I've been using them for like the last 3 or 4 nights now, and I really do like them. I've seen comments where people say, oh, they slip out of your hair. I don't really get that. Or I don't really get that curl that people get. You obviously have to heat style if you want like a really gorgeous curl. But with this, I just like to keep my hair slightly voluminous. I don't like flat hair. I don't like it when it's like stuck to my head. I definitely like some volume in my hair. My friend came over and actually trimmed my hair last night, and it is so bouncy now. Like, it's crazy what a trim can do. She cut off about ½ inch. If that. Everything looks really good. It's weird because it definitely needs to be washed. Like, it just did not last that long this time, as far as like the oil aspect. But I feel like I could go another few days and I'll be fine. But the hair looks good. I'm enjoying the hair. I love straight hair when it's cooler out and cold out, and it'll bounce back to curly maybe. But this next time when I do it, I'm probably going to either roller set it or do flexi rod set, because I've always wanted to do a flexi rod set, because I was thinking like, oh, I'll just blow dry my hair and then do a flexi rod set, because that could be cute too. But we'll see. I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna do. But yeah, the hair eats. I love it. And I love the Overnight Blowout. I am not sponsored. I would love to be sponsored. That would be dope, because I do love doing this and I love unraveling my hair, and I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I know this is very yappy. I'm so sorry that this turned out this way. I am kind of going through this thing where I'm like, should I even post this? But I probably am. Because it started off on a really cool note about baking and all that. So I'm going to keep it. I also have so much baking to do today. Like, I have to bake peanut butter cookies and more macarons for this Sunday dinner that is happening tomorrow. So. Oh my God, that looks so good. Ugh, I cannot believe this. I can't believe all this trouble. And this is the final product. It's done. What in the world? Okay. It's so gorgeous. Oh, do I need some light? I might need a little light. Hello, beautiful people. I am back, and this is this is the finished product. And I purposely did not make up my bed because I really like how my bed looks when it's like not made up right now, because I have these like satiny looking sheets. It is actually bamboo, but it looks so good. Like these colors look amazing together. Like I'm looking through here and it looks even better. I will say, ignore the gray, what is that, headboard. That is actually supposed to be upholstered with a different color, but I think what I'm gonna do is just cover it with big pillows. So yeah, don't mind that. Oh, not the hiccups again. Yeah, I am in love. This was worth it, I guess. Sort of, not really. But it ended up being a whole week in between when the bed was supposed to be delivered and when it actually got delivered. So, yeah, my sheets ended up coming the same night, or the same day, really. But my sheets came at night, and I had to like off gas the mattress because it does have like a plasticky smell. So I ended up having to not sleep in it that first night. And last night I did sleep in it, and it is exactly what I need. I will say I still do kind of want a mattress topper, just like a little light feather bed. I don't know. I'm so used to sleeping on feather beds that it's hard for me to sleep without one now. But without it, it is still very, very comfortable. And it turned out so good. Like this looks amazing. Like I truly cannot get over this. Are you kidding me? So I really did love my other bed. Like I loved that bed so much. Like just the fact that it was that dusty pink or like a mauvey pink. And I just loved the, what is it called when it's scalloped? The scalloped bed headboard. Gosh, I can't talk. I haven't eaten or had any caffeine yet, so I'm running on E right now. If I could have gotten that bed in a king, I would have, but I am perfectly fine with this bed because it is so gorgeous. It fits the room so well. The ceilings are really tall, so having a low bed kind of made the room look short. And it's weird because now my room looks bigger with this big bed in it. I don't really understand that. I don't know. I think it's just because it's tall. It's a taller bed. It looks like a whole different room. It is so much more grown up. I can't lie about that. And it really fits me, like down to like the color choices, the red and the walnut. Gorgeous. I do want to do a summer color. I think I want to do an orange, but we'll see. An orange might be too much. But other than that, this looks good.